Hey man, how's it going?
Hey, yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good, good. The busy day, but this is the last thing on my to-do list. So yeah.
Nice. Nice. Lots of SEO or sales calls?
Uh, both. Not really sales calls, creating content. Every
Oh,
business owner
nice.
is a content creator these days. So yeah,
Yeah,
creating
that
some
must take a lot of
content. Yeah.
time. How's summer in Warsaw?
It's good. It's good. The weather's good right now. It's hot. Yeah. Summer in Warsaw is nice. Like it's better
Yeah,
than when it's cold, definitely.
yeah. Sure. Are you based there permanently?
Uh, Pretty much. I plan to stay here till the holidays, and then I fly back to the Philippines when it gets cold, spend Christmas with the family,
Nice.
and yeah, then come
That's
back
a
here
that's
next year.
that is a good way of doing it for sure.
Yeah. Are you planning on visiting?
Yeah, no, I really wanted to come over. I was looking to come over maybe
Mhm.
October kind of time.
I
Um,
see.
but yeah, me and my girlfriend were just trying to work out like a good. We're just going to come over for
Yeah.
like a long weekend or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
I do love Warsaw. It's such a good city. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of my dream. Is this last winter I did 3 months
Mhm.
in kind of Thailand and Bali, and then back
Mhm.
in England. And
Yeah.
yeah, I just feel like that's the perfect routine. If you could just
Yeah,
get out
definitely.
of Europe for the winter and then come back, it'd be brilliant.
Exactly. Exactly. And Warsaw's pretty interesting. Do you know Mad Singers? Do you know him?
Oh yeah, yeah. I know, Mads.
I just randomly bumped into him over the weekend here in
Oh,
Warsaw.
amazing. He is such a cool guy. Did you meet Annie, his girlfriend?
No, she wasn't there. Like
Oh, right.
they're all just hanging out at the river. I was passing by and I was like, wait a minute, I know this guy.
Really?
Yeah, super random. He was there with a bunch
Yeah.
of like other entrepreneur guys. Apparently they came from SEO Estonia and they ended up here somehow.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was at SEO Estonia actually. That's
Oh,
quite a good one.
okay. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, Mads was one of the first people I kind of met in the SEO
I
community.
see. I see.
Like without like turning up at one of these conferences, not be knowing much about SEO, not knowing much about ecom, anything. And
Mhm.
I think the thing that really stood out was he literally spent probably 2 hours talking to me and my girlfriend. Just like, and it's like so generous with his time. Like he's
Yeah, yeah.
such a generous guy. And
Yeah.
then when I was out in Chiang Mai, kind of met up with him a couple of times for lunch and stuff. He's a really good guy.
Yeah, 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 I agree. He used to live in the Philippines for a bit as well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, he did, isn't he?
yeah. And he used
It's
to have
like,
a Filipina girlfriend for a time, I think. Yeah.
yeah. I think we'll live anywhere except Denmark.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So how many people normally join these sessions?
Usually just 1 to 3 people, to be honest.
All right.
That's why I told you, like, man, just hop on these calls because usually there's not many people on these calls, and then like people just go through their questions one by one and everyone learns from each other. So yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have any questions, like feel free to shoot. Like your stuff is like a lot more advanced than everyone else's because everyone like usually the school community, the mastermind is for like smaller business owners, just getting the foundations or basics of SEO, Shopify SEO. But you
Yeah.
you know everything. Like and the issue with your site is like definitely more advanced or complicated. It requires like testing. Like you need to test things out to
Yeah.
see what's going on. Like yeah.
You know what though? I took your advice and I took down those articles. So like
Mhm.
my site looks horrible. Like the traffic is like 8K to like 1K. It's like looking at it on Ahrefs, it's all. However, I have noticed over the last week I've increased. So my
Mhm.
keywords are kind of staying stable. I'm dropping
Mhm.
the informational ones and I'm gaining ones with shopping
Mhm.
results. I'm essentially just filtering out
Interesting.
anything that has like a shopping ad in the SERP.
Mhm.
And I've noticed I've gained about 250 keywords in the last week. So I think that might
Nice.
like what
Nice.
what you recommended might have actually done something. I mean, to be
Yeah.
fair, over the last 2 months I've got about 30 links. So
Mhm.
I've been kind of
That might be it also.
hammering away at it. But yeah, I've been kind of doing that for me and my mate, just because I've got someone to do the links. So I
Mhm.
just like let's say, can you negotiate like a link insert price for two sites, and then she just does it for both of us. So like, she's super quick. She's really good actually. You have to kind of like check everything that she does, because I've set the requirements out, and then every now and then she'll just send me something which is like full of Nigerian traffic, and I'm like, no good. But yeah, actually, one of the things I was going to ask you actually is, at the moment I'm building the bulk of my links to collection pages, the main ones I want to rank. And then I'm using kind of a mostly anchors which have the main kind of keyword that I want to rank for. So like if I'd say outdoor saunas, I'd say consider buying an outdoor sauna, and that'll be the anchor text. So it's not exact, but it's just like a variation that contains those words. And I had a friend have a look, and he's like, I think you might have over optimized. Like you've got 16 links, and they all have outdoor sauna somewhere in there. So I was just wondering, do you often do like naked URLs, or like branded to pages? What kind of ratio do you think you'd recommend?
So like half of the links we send to the homepage, actually, not to the collection pages. So we send it to the homepage, and then on the homepage we just feature those high search volume collection pages at the top of the homepage, right? So that the link just flows to those collection pages. And with regards to the anchors, what we like to do is we like to use as much varied anchor text as we can. And what we like to do to decide which anchor text to use is, for example, like you pull up that page on Ahrefs, and then you're going to see a bunch of keywords, right? Like there's let's say 50, 100 keywords. And then you kind of want to pick like the longer tail variations of those keywords, because it actually helps rank for those longer tail variations as well, right? Like you can either pull it up on Ahrefs or on Search Console, because Search Console has like more accurate data.
Yeah, actually, because I've done that already. Because one of the things I ran through with Kai when I had a call with him was we're basically doing like kind of impression analysis, was like looking at any kind of where the pages are getting impressions, but we don't necessarily have the word on the page, and then trying to like kind of rejig the page slightly to include some of those words. Let me just,
you can do the same thing with anchor text, internal anchors, even backlinks. Those will help you rank for those keywords.
Yeah, I've done it quite a lot on the internal stuff, and it's weird. Like I think I did see a bit of a spike, and then it dropped back down shortly afterwards. It's just always such a pain, isn't it? Trying to actually get the result.
It's difficult when it's not so straightforward, right?
Yeah. Is it possible to do like a screen share?
Yeah, sure. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, you can go ahead now.
Is that showing up?
Yeah, I can see it.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's horrific. It is horrific.
Yeah.
But I know it's all going to the same pages, so let's just have a look over the last week or so. So we've had 4 clicks on this is probably one of our main pages actually. So still a lot of guides.
Yeah.
Oh, well, both stoves actually, that's not bad, honestly.
So yeah, some of those are fine. I think those gym stuff were the ones that are just really weird.
Yeah. Yeah, so most of the kind of links I've been building are very much focused on these main ones here, like outdoor saunas and stuff. So essentially, you think like look at some of the longer tail ones. Actually, I suppose the only thing is you don't get the volume here, do you?
Yeah, you don't.
It's a bit of a pain.
But yeah. But yeah, we rarely, well, not rarely, but like we try to sparingly use the exact match anchor text. Like we actually save it for like the best backlinks. Like if we get a backlink from like a really powerful domain, it's like, okay, this is where we want to use our exact match anchor text.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like if you look here, you can see we've got like outside saunas, incorporating sauna, outdoor, got kind of branded one there. But yeah, generally we've got outdoor sauna, like a few of them
Yeah.
here and there. Naked URL. So yeah, but I think this is one that we've obviously built like the most links to. What have we got here? Yeah, 12 links or so. But some of them are, I think they're pretty decent. They all show up as best links pretty much.
Yeah. So I
And
don't
we
think
made sure
it's I don't think it's a problem.
okay, I'll try adding I'll have a look at what other keywords we were ranking for then.
Yeah, there
Actually, yeah,
you
outdoor
go.
sauna for sale. Yeah, that could be a good one. Yeah, 1.9, we're already in position 30, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's not bad. Backyard outdoor sauna.
Yeah, those are good ones that might not lead to an over optimization. Backyard sauna, exterior
Yeah,
sauna.
yeah, actually. Nice. That's a good point to try then, actually. Hadn't thought of
Yeah.
that. Because I think, yeah, I definitely over optimize it with just hammering away outdoor sauna stuff. Um, yeah, like overall, it doesn't look great, but you can see like the
Yeah.
number of we built is just going up and up and up. I'm
Mhm.
just waiting
Yeah.
waiting for the keywords and stuff to start following.
Another thing you can do is you look at the page that's ranking or the top 3 pages that's ranking and look at the anchor text on their backlinks to get some ideas as
Right.
well. Yeah. And then you can also get like the ratios on theirs, like how many is like targeted, how many is naked, how many is like miscellaneous, and if it's miscellaneous, like what miscellaneous anchors are being used, things like that.
Yeah, so I think you mentioned that you kind of like try and reverse engineer what's showing up in the SERP. So like
Mhm.
what are those kind of metrics that you normally look at? Is that like anchor text, like the backlink profiles? Because obviously I do like a little bit of competitor link building, but I didn't want to kind of just like replicate all of my competitors' links. I wanted to try and have some kind of like original ones that other people
Yeah,
might have not,
yeah,
stuff like that.
yeah. I mean, like when you like, it's always no problem to replicate the links. Like I think if your competitor has it, it's like always good for you to have it. But then yeah,
Mm,
you're right. It's good to have those links that your competitor can't get as well.
yeah,
But it's kind of like a good idea to always check like the anchor text they're using, the ratio of like those anchor texts or and the quality of the backlinks, because then
mm,
you always get a good understanding of what's needed to rank, right? Like if
yeah,
they're ranking with this, then there's no reason you shouldn't rank if you have the same or if not better backlinks and then the content, obviously, and then this like the general domain rating, right?
yeah, yeah. Actually, they're pretty over optimized.
Yeah, but yeah, that's why I think it's fine. But they have more varied anchor text like outside sauna,
Yeah,
backyard sauna.
best outdoor sauna. Yeah, there's quite a few different ones there.
Yeah. They have the backyard sauna anchor text too.
Yeah,
Garden. So they have more varied anchors.
yeah. This site I find it really interesting because they're only what DR30, so
Mhm.
very similar to me, but
Yeah.
they've literally just. I've been trying to work out how from December from 200 traffic they went up to like 4,000 on this page. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's one page.
Yeah, I mean
Got
across their
managed to
entire
get to
stuff,
rank.
um, they're doing really well.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, bit of a pullback
That's,
recently,
yeah.
but
And there's
still
plenty
good.
of reasons. Like there's even like sometimes like if you can't see it, like they might have tier twos on their backlinks, and that's
Yeah,
impossible to really tell if
yeah,
the PBNs because like HRFs can't find these PBNs also.
yeah. Good point. I was wondering, have you ever just because I know a lot of people do this with local, have you ever experimented with like CTR manipulation?
Yeah, yeah, that works for sure. Like
It does.
yeah, if you're on the first page and you do some CTR manipulation, you can
Yeah,
get to the top three. Um, just
interesting.
be careful. You have to make it look realistic. Like
Yeah,
try to, yeah, like don't make it like if a keyword has like a certain search volume, you don't want the clicks to suddenly be like, like
yeah,
ridiculous. Yeah.
yeah. Because the other thing I was wondering is, obviously it seems like Google's really focusing on like they want real businesses. They don't want
Hmm.
fake addresses. That they literally
Yeah.
want you to have physical location. Um, and so I know that they're also looking a lot at like branded search volume.
Hmm.
Do you ever
Yeah.
kind of like try and manipulate that? So like for example, I think like we've got 20 searches for secret saunas in the US, so
Hmm.
it's super low.
Hmm.
Our competitors are around about 1,000, 1,500. So
Yeah.
I was wondering whether or not it's worth trying to do any kind of manipulation to try and get those searches so it
Yeah.
looks like people are searching for the
Mhm.
brand.
Yeah. I think people have tested this, but it hasn't been conclusive whether it actually makes a big difference or not. But people have tested this, I think.
Yeah,
But I don't think anyone's found conclusive evidence that it works. But the thing is, people have seen it work. Like when they use an expired domain that has brand searches, like they seem to work better than expired domains without brand searches. So
yeah,
it might be a thing, but yeah, there's no conclusive evidence that it actually helps.
yeah. Do you do many like 301 redirects or anything like that?
Ever since we started working with more client sites, no, we don't do it. Like on our own portfolio sites, yeah, we were doing it. Um, and what we noticed on our own sites is that sometimes they lead to a short-term boost and then they disappear. Um, I think Google understands what's going on with some of these 301 redirects, but they do work. They work.
Yeah, yeah. I was wondering because what's that? Let me see. Find the page. Yeah, so I managed to get this. I bought this domain like from the old International Sauna Society.
Mhm.
Um, there were some really crap links going to it, but I did a redirect over to a page which is basically saying that we've
Yeah.
acquired it. When I
Mhm.
was in Thailand, I met Carl Roof.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to work out what to do with it because it's got like a Forbes
Mhm.
link, LA Times, but then in with that, there's a load of really. It had like a 48 spam score, so
Yeah.
I just kind of isolated the individual links to relevant pages, which is
Mhm.
quite good, and then just redirected like 3 or 4 of them over. Let's just
Mhm.
see if we can find.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. That's
Yeah,
that's that works really well. Um, and if that page is really good, that page you added onto your site, like, can you open that page? Like, the idea behind that page is that you want to kind of send that link juice to your important pages as well. So somehow including like your key collection pages on that blog post um, will help pass that link
oh,
juice to those shopping pages as well.
yeah. So we got it in the headers and stuff.
Yeah, but the headers, the footers, the links on those boilerplate areas are not as strong. But it looks like you have them on the article.
Yeah, we got sauna heaters, redirected
Yeah,
one.
that should
Uh,
help.
outdoor sauna
There you
culture.
go. Yeah, that'll help.
Which is where did we send that one? Yeah, we sent that straight to our main outdoor sauna page.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. So it looks like generally we're just doing all the right things.
Yeah, that's the trickiest part with these things. Like let's like when it's like complicated like this where you're doing all the right things,
Hmm.
then it requires like a deep dive into what's going on and like just testing different things because like sites can get stuck like this.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say this of just like sometimes there's just no logical reason for why a site can
Mhm.
stop working.
Yeah.
Um, I had a friend that worked on a site for about a year, couldn't get results. And so he
Mhm.
just redirected it to a new domain, like
Yeah.
same business, same pages, everything, just
Yeah.
redirected to a new domain, boom, ranked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
And we've done the
it's
same
really,
thing also. We've done the same thing.
yeah,
Like we had a site penalized by Google and we just got the .NET version of the site and then we migrated the whole site. Same thing, everything the same, just .NET, and the site just came back to life.
that's
And
crazy.
yeah, so sometimes it's just, like, so there's some randomness. Like
Yeah, that's so weird.
tricky.
So this one is my friend Chris. So he's
Mhm.
my competitor. Bit of a weird story. Basically, I got like shut down. Payment processor just blocked all of my payments because we had like
Mhm.
a few like big big sales. We had like a 10K sale in our first week, I think, of sales.
Yeah.
Stripe obviously freaked out,
Oh
shut down the
man.
account, held all the money. Um, and so I was kind of in this situation. I reached out to this guy because I knew he was one of my competitors, a guy from
Mhm.
Sweden. He's only like 19. Um, anyway, like I think he's done like what 6 million in sales.
Damn.
Yeah, crazy money. But yeah, I reached out to him and said, "Oh, like, I'm in this situation. Like, do you want to take these customers off me because I don't have the money
Mhm.
to pay for the orders." Anyway, the guy's absolutely lovely, and he's like, "No, no, no, don't worry. Like, I can fulfill them. We can just split the cash, kind of thing."
Mhm.
And yeah, since then, so when I do the link building for me, I also do the link building for him. But he
Mhm.
worked with another agency which did a lot of those on-page stuff. But that
Mhm.
agency took like thousands, like tens of thousands of them.
Ooh.
And then it was around about here I started doing his link building. And then since then, we've seen quite a good movement up.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think it was literally around this point, kind of.
Yeah.
It was around May, actually, May, June. So we've got like a lot of the same links. We're literally the same DR. We've got a
Damn.
lot of the same pages, a lot of the same products. Um, cannot understand it.
Yeah, there's definitely some randomness with SEO, man. Like
Mm.
like definitely. You can use the same
But
process on different sites and you'll get different results.
it's
It's
weird, isn't
nuts.
it? That must be quite infuriating for you as like an agency owner,
Yeah, for
trying
sure.
trying to like work out like because you can't just have a standardized process for everyone, then can you?
Yeah, you can. Like we have these things where if things aren't going a certain way, we take a deeper look into what's going on. Because like if we aren't getting the results that we expected to get, it's like, yo, something's wrong with this site somehow. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
so annoying. Um, so if you ever like, do you like run any of your own ecom stores, or do you mostly just do like the SEO for other people?
No, so for the last year and a half, it's been mostly for clients.
Mm,
I used to have a lot of niche sites, but yeah, the algorithm does not favor them. So we were just like, okay, let's leave them on the back burner, just take the passive income. And if they
yeah,
die, they die. Because we tried to recover them and it was like, it's a mess. It's random. It's so random that it's like, yeah, it doesn't make sense to keep pushing this when Google clearly doesn't like them.
yeah. I mean, I heard that left, right, and center from pretty much everyone that's on content sites. It just seems that
Yeah.
everyone's everyone's leaving and either doing like ecom or SEO as a business.
Yeah. Yeah. Like even like Matt Diggity, like his agency, Lead Spring. Oh no, not Lead
Mm,
Spring. The search initiative, the other one. They've
yeah,
been fully focused on looking for ecom clients because ecom seems
yeah,
to be the safest when it comes to the, you know, AI and algorithm changes. Like ecom seems to be the one benefiting the most, or
yeah.
getting on like not really touched as much. Like the content sites have been getting wrecked like completely.
Yeah, it's funny. Like I've bought a couple of links, and I've noticed they've been on ecom like Shopify stores, and it's like the store has like all like these like bullshit products which will be like ridiculously priced, or it's like almost like a separate subdomain that, and then they've just got a blog which they built out, and they're just selling links on the blog. And I'm like, they've got like 15,000 traffic, and it's like it all looks good. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
that might
yeah,
be a good little solution actually.
yeah.
build a content site on a
Exactly.
on
Uh,
Shopify or something.
yeah, because like a lot of these dead niche sites, yeah, they turn into guest post sites basically. They start selling guest posts. It's the only way to keep the money flowing.
Yeah, I have actually thought about this with I mean the price of like links is insane. Like sometimes
Yeah.
you reach out to buy a link and they're like, yeah, it's like $450. Like, crazy money. Um, I mean generally we don't pay more than like 80 for most of them. Like
Mhm.
just link inserts, but for the guest posts, like I suppose like maybe 150 on a few of
Yeah.
them. Um, but yeah, it seems like quite a good business just building up
Yeah.
these sites and just
Yeah.
selling links. They must be
And
making
that's
a killing.
why like when it comes to link building, scale is key because like if you put all that effort into finding one link and paying for one link, it's kind of painful. But then if you're doing it like for multiple sites, you keep it on your database, you can sell
Yeah,
it. It's kind of makes it worth it, right? Like a
yeah,
lot of these link building agencies keep telling you like, oh no, we're only adding like $30 to how much we're paying the vendor. But like, yeah, that's true. But it's because they're selling it like to like five of you. So 30 times five is like 150. So
yeah. I mean, I spoke to was it DWS, I think it is Digital Web
mm,
Solutions or
mm,
Web Services,
mm,
and they're like a link building agency that sponsored the Estonia conference.
mm,
So they seem like really nice guys, but I just reached out to them. I was like, okay, if I was to get you guys to build some links for me, like, what would you recommend? How much would they be? And there's like, yeah, so it'd be $200 a link, standard price. And there's like these are the links we'd recommend. And I went through them and I was like, I've outreached to half of these already. And like I know most of them are like $25, $30 links. And I'm like,
mm.
that's a hell of a markup. Crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
The crazy thing is like people buy these link building packages. So they just put them in like a bundle
Mm,
of these cheap $30 links, and then they mix them in with like $100 links, and then like yeah, the markup on those bundles are pretty insane, and people don't realize because they just bundle up like cheap links and expensive links and just assume that everything is around the same price.
it's shocking, isn't it? Did you say like people actually sell like lists of like good places to get links from? Because I'm trying to do it quite like
Mm.
manually at the moment. Like
Hmm.
generally what I'm doing is like I try and find someone in like an adjacent niche.
Yeah.
I mean this is one that I like. I know the agency that's building their links, and I know that like they've had this big increase in traffic. Like they've done pretty well. So generally, what I've been doing is I've been trying to look at their referring domains,
Hmm.
um, and I'm kind of looking at the like number of referring domains to linked domains and trying to find like ideally a 1-to-1 ratio. But on most of these sites, they only have like 15, 20, and then only half of those are actually guest post sites. So yeah, I'm struggling to actually find enough places to get links from. Like it
Hmm.
takes a long time of going through loads of different competitors and
Yeah.
adjacent businesses or things like that. So is there like a place where you can get hold of a decent database, or do you just have to build it
Um,
yourself?
so we built the database ourselves, using a method similar to what you're saying here. But
Mm.
if you wanted to like look at an existing database, there was this place that I forget the name. Um, man, this is like there's this really good place. Just can't remember exactly what it's called. Um, Give me 1 second. It should be in my Slack. Like I'm sure they've mentioned this before. But yeah, what was it called? I can find it real quick. I haven't mentioned it in so long. Yeah, just give me 1 second. Well, you know, I can just ask my team tomorrow. I'm sure they'll know, and then I can just send it to you via email. But yeah, there's
And
this place that they always go through, because like a lot of these like databases are crap, you know.
yeah,
But
that's
this
the thing
place
is
is really good.
I've got a couple. But yeah, like this is the kind of process I've been doing of like
Mm.
finding all the URLs. I then work out exactly where they come from. Um,
Yeah, that's
and then do
exactly the same thing we do. Like we do the
yeah.
same thing. Yeah.
Um,
It's just better for us to do it because like we're not doing it for one site. Like we just have like economies of scale where it makes sense. Like
yeah,
it's worth putting in the time to do it. Yeah.
but I found a lot. I get a pretty low kind of response rate on quite a lot of them.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, just kind of like look at other ecom stores and just kind of replicate a lot of their
Mhm.
links.
Yeah.
Um, and then I've also been doing yeah. Shall I show you the yeah? This is kind of how I've been analyzing them. Just look at the referring domains to link domains, and I just
Mhm.
calculate a ratio,
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
and then
Um,
so kind of saying anything from like one to like one referring domain to 1.5 link domains, around about that.
yeah.
But ideally, I'm going for the one-to-one. But it's just these
Mhm.
ones are hard. Like there's not a lot you can
Yeah.
get in there.
And
Um,
how have you been reaching out to them? Is it generally through email or
yeah, we've been using BuzzStream
okay. Yeah.
to get an email, and then we kind of go down the like offering to like update an article route. Although I
Mm.
think I might try being a bit more direct of just saying, would like
Yeah.
to publish on your site. Can we compensate you for this kind of thing? Um,
That works especially if you've known that they've already done a guest post previously. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
I mean, most of them have.
yeah.
Um,
And if they're not responding through email, you can always try to, well, the two things we do is we like if they have like a contact form,
yeah,
yeah, we fill that up because then like at least we know that they're seeing it because email sometimes like there's deliverability issues and ends up in spam or somewhere else
mm,
they can't see it. So the contact form helps. And then social media helps too. Like if you can find
oh,
their
right.
Facebook page or even like
Yeah.
their Twitter, that helps. Like that's super high response rate.
Ah, right. Yeah, I've never actually thought about the social media side of things, but
Yeah.
yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Um, yeah, I should have written down like a whole list of questions. I thought there'd be a whole group of people, but a one-on-one
Oh man,
session.
it's usually just 1 to 3 people,
Yeah,
usually. And these things usually just last like 5, 10 minutes because they have like one question and it's like, yeah, that's it.
nice, nice. Oh, well, I'll definitely be joining these from now on though. That'd be
Cool.
really good.
Awesome. Awesome. Nice. Yeah, and if you know anyone else who wants to join these things, like nice to just invite
Yeah,
them because it's just good to have these sessions in general.
yeah,
I just learn from other people.
yeah. I mean, I'll have a think. I mean, in terms of like the SEO people I know, do you know SEO Jesus, Stuart Vickers?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I see him quite often in London. Don't know if he'd be up for joining at some point, and Michael. But
Sure.
other than that, I don't know a lot of ecom
Yeah.
business owners typically.
Michael
So it
seemed
just
like he was on vacation.
he's always on vacation.
Like he was like, yeah, I'm not really working. Like, okay.
Yeah, no, I think like he's he did the agency stuff like a long time ago. I think he made pretty good money from it and doesn't really
Yeah,
need to do much anymore. So he's just
yeah,
always on vacation, which I'm quite envious of.
exactly. Yeah, he said he rolled it into crypto, and yeah,
Yeah,
so
that guy's pretty good at picking out good investments. So yeah, needs to do the same thing at some point.
likewise.
Cool. Anyway, I'll probably let you go then because
Sure.
I don't want to take up an entire hour of your
Yeah, man.
time.
Well, yeah,
But yeah,
I'll see you around, man. If you decide to hop on the next one next week, Yeah, I'll see
Yeah,
you
for
then.
sure. For sure. Yeah,
All
that'd be
right.
really good. Right.
Cool.
Take care, man.
All
See
right,
you later.
man. Have a good day. See ya.
Bye.